Hey guys, I'm Morthadon, and we are back for Dr. Stone, Season 3, Episode 22. This is the finale of Season 3, but we have more to come, so don't worry. I believe Season 4 has already started airing. I think the first episode might have already aired, so we will definitely be getting into that immediately before we move on to a new show, of course. Itchy tag on this shirt. Anyway, um... yeah, so he is staying with the other community. We kind of roped the other community into the Kingdom of Science. We started giving them some technology. They have some windmills. They have a broadcasting tower, and we now have communications there. I imagine we left them with like another. They just like made another phone. You know, it's like easy for them at this point. So I mean, maybe unless they left them with their extras and they still need to make another one. I'm not sure, but I'm just gonna assume that they, you know, kind of like how they were able to fix the communication device on the ship, they can just make one for that island. You know, we don't need to see that process. So yeah, and we're gonna start traveling the world at some point to get all the parts needed for a spaceship. But first, we need to have the team ready that is going to be going into space, and we need our strong person. And it seems like we are headed back for Tsukasa. So this should be interesting. I wonder if we're waking him up this episode. We also had some really cool fireworks, and that was a really heartfelt moment and all that. So yeah, I'm pumped. Let's get into this finale and see what happens this time. We're going to start here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. Yeah. It's the Dr. Stone set! That's right, Mirai. Alright, let's see if it works. Opening time. Man, kind of messed me up. I might need to, like, cut off or just figure out how to remove the tag on this thing. I don't know why it's so itchy. I have a shirt from the same exact place that has, like, the same exact tag on the back, and it's never bothered me. Maybe I need to pull it closer. Maybe the tag is, like, hanging because the shirt isn't pulled close enough. And it's just tickling the back of my neck. I hate it. I'm in a decent mood tonight, guys. Had a pretty good stream today. My internet, I've had internet issues. I had a tech out yesterday, and he did a bunch of things, and I immediately started streaming while he was here and had the same problems I've been having, just lagging up. The whole stream just locks up for people watching and stuff. So the only thing he said was the neighbor's signal looks a little low too, so he ordered a truck to come out and look at the lines on the street. Supposedly that was supposed to happen this morning, and then this afternoon I tried streaming and it worked. So, but I've had intermittent times where it does work for me, so I'm not convinced that it's fixed yet, but it's a good start. I'm praying. Beyond the New World. Link to that's in the description if you guys want to see me play games. Anyway. Yeah. Oh. Poison? Ah. Interesting. Oh, it's out of battery? I didn't even know, yeah. Well, damn. That's a convenient time for it. Oh. It was running out of juice. Oh, he knew about it and, like, preached to them about it. Interesting. Hmm. Yeah. Damn. That was definitely a really sad moment back then. That conversation between the two of them. Senku just trying to ramble on to not think about it. It's gonna be really sad if all this hope is kind of just gone. Try extra hard. No. So they're hoping it has a little bit of juice left. That's why Senku didn't use it, right? It might not be completely out. They're hoping it maybe has one more use, maybe. Oh, they all saying it. Cool. Enough to wow. Just enough to turn him, but not them. He's gonna be cold as fuck. Well, it might heal that too. That seems like a good thing. Damn. Marie. I love the way she's just shimmying over there. Oh, she gets head pats too. Cool shot. Be funny if he just whispered in Senku's ear, "We're going to war again." Stone Wars V2. We're gonna attack the moon. That's so funny. Yep, he figured it out quick. I'm guessing they have Hyoga in jail, right? Again, as Stone. Oh my god. Ginro. Carried away level max. He's still been ramping up, leveling up that carried away since last episode. Oh. Yep. Train me. Oh. Challenge. Immediately if you'd like. Oh shit. Fuck your stick. And it's over. Yep. See you, Ginro. Hmm. Interesting. Hmm. Yeah, yeah. I don't care. All of them. Nice. I might figure out how to charge it. It's part of my main character design. We can't get rid of it. Hey. War paint. Ah. Nice. Taiju. Cool. Yeah. Shishio Sukasa joined the party. Cool. Alright, we have our strong boy. No. He looks a lot like Byakuya in the suit. He even had the red. Oh wait, does he always have red eyes? I was gonna say he even has the red eyes that Byakuya had. I liked him in the water. Yeah, he still has the red eyes. Okay, never mind. My bad. Oh, nice. Hmm. Yeah. All the food stores. Oh, okay. We're just speedrunning this. Just ah. Quick and dirty in 3D. No. I wonder what they have to work on. Is it a 3D roadmap? There was a roadmap to make the roadmap? Is that what... I know, it's just like a blueprint. Or is it an observatorium, maybe? Hey, that it is, isn't it? That's what... I thought the cloth was to reveal it, maybe. Oh, look at that! Globe acquired. It's huge. You guys took it too far. That's cool. Chrome getting an idea of, like, a city. He's heard about them, but... Yeah. Let's go. Oh, we've got new names. Math City. Alright. Damn. So we're just gonna go form communities all around the world. Just release people and get them set up so they can start expanding themselves and then move on to the next. Wild. It's how Y-Man will react. Yeah. Or that. Yeah, that too. Hmm. Why's that? I'll just kill him. Well, damn. I don't know if that'll... Like, the fear of Tsukasa will be enough to keep every single person at bay, but... Oh, he doesn't know about currency yet, does he? Ah, that's true. Again. I want everyone! Hmm. Interesting. Is he listening? Yeah. Damn. Is that like all alcohol they already have stored up? Corn. City of Corn. Let's go. Popcorn. Americas. Let's go. We do grow a lot of corn around here. Nice. I don't know if freeing the Americans is the best thing to do first, though. Yeah, there you go. Okay, we're setting sail. Cool. We're gonna start right off. Our global city building tour. Hell yeah. We went from a survival game to a city builder. Let's go. Although it is still for the sake of survival. Oh, she came this time. She didn't go last time, right? I guess she is close with Tsukasa, so she probably wants to be near him. Senku's like, ha! I can see up your skirt. Sorry. I was just thinking about that angle. That was cute, though, with the kid version of him. To the moon. Immediately. I like the overlaying of his young voice and stuff, too. It's gonna be exhilarating. Nice. Alright, that was a fun... That was just a fun, upbeat, just entertaining, a lot of laughs, a lot of good stuff. Finale, I like that. Yeah, so we're going to our well, I guess we first of all we revive Tsukasa. It works so easily. Like it I guess that's the thing that we can do now is like cryo freeze people, turn them to stone, assuming that we can get either another device or figure out how to charge that one, right? So, yeah. Um and Tsukasa's on board. He was hesitant at first. He didn't think he was worth joining because of the things he had done, but everyone accepted him, and so he's in. He has joined the Kingdom of Science. So we'll be having our Stronk boy with us. That's good. Happy for Mirai to have her brother back and everything. That's great. Uh, I like how they had the craft team make a globe, and they went like probably bigger and fancier than Senku had ever planned, but yeah, we have our kind of rough roadmap of the different cities that he wants to create around the world that are good for their different things. Now, I'm not good. What is this after credit? Final season confirmed. Final season? Whoa! Okay. Wow, so next season's the final season. Okay. Interesting. So I guess we're probably gonna be, I mean, it might be a 24 episode, which is a decent length. They can get a lot done in 24 episodes, as long as they don't take it as slow as a season. I will say, of all the seasons, there were a lot of moments in this season, that were a lot slower for me. I did very much like the season, I like the show and everything, but I'll talk more about that in a minute. That is it, by the way, for episode 22, the finale. I probably should have said that a minute ago, but whatever. I like to say it because it helps me know where to stop my timer. I don't know why I say it. I can easily find where I stop anyway. But whatever. Either way. I wanted to go back to see the names. I am not good at geography, guys, so I am not even looking at the globe when they list off the when they list off the cities. I'm not gonna know where they are. I apologize for that. I just don't. I don't know. I have no excuse. It's just I learned it when I was in school, and I've been out of school for a very long time at this point, and I don't look at maps very often at all. Okay, so here we are. So we have Corn City, we have Super Alloy City. So Corn City, we know they confirmed, is the Americas. Super Alloy City looks like it's I'm not even gonna try because I'm gonna sound like an idiot, but south of the US. That's probably South America, but and then we loop around where we have Aluminum City, Rubber City, and Math City are the other ones. I think that's all of them. So they're probably in key places where, and they have like planes on the Aluminum City. So I guess planes are made out of aluminum, I guess. Rubber City with tires and stuff like that. Math City with like robots and stuff. It's fun. But yeah, cool. I'm looking forward to seeing all those be developed and their purposes and everything. It's really fun. But yeah. I love the reaction of Tsukasa, where it was like, what's the situation? Like, all serious and everything. And then Senku's just like, we're attacking the moon. And Tsukasa just actually had to take a minute. Even with as composed and everything as he usually is. He just had to stop and think about that for a minute. But, okay, so, to talk about the whole season for a moment, to continue what I was saying before, I liked the concept of Y-Man. That was very exciting when we first had that moment where we heard the thing over the radio. It gave me chills. It was ominous. That was a fantastic moment. I loved those first, like, 4 episodes where we were speed running, getting, like, more iron, building roads, like, getting wheat going. All of that was amazing. I really loved that stuff. Building the ship was great. We got the ship built, but once we took off on the ship, it felt like things kind of slowed down a lot for me. I kind of expected the island to be the first half of the season. I think I said it several times as we went through. I thought the first 12 episodes was gonna be like 11 to 12 episodes. I guess 11 would have been halfway. Was going to be the whole island, and I think they could have fit it. I feel like there was a lot that they put into it that I felt like we could have Like, they've sped run things before, and I felt like the building the drone and everything, because a lot of the times I'm okay if they want to slow down to show us building stuff, but I feel like we didn't get too much, like, we didn't get too much focus on the building, but rather, like, just walking around and talking about what they plan on doing a lot, right? Like, obviously, I know, like, we had the whole, like, infiltrate so they can get information and things like that. And so we had the whole episode where they, like, made makeup and glamored themselves up and everything. And I know more happened in that episode, but just things like that where I feel like they could have just cut a lot of that, you know? Like, it just felt like a lot of extra fluff for how fast the show usually moves. It just felt like we hit the brakes, right? I still had a lot of fun with those episodes. I guess I just hoped that we'd be farther. I was very looking, like, at the end of season 2, I was very much looking forward to getting to, like, South America and learning more about what caused all of this to happen. That was before we knew about Y-Man and everything. And obviously way before we knew about the moon. But yeah, so I was really excited to dive into those aspects, and we kind of strayed away from it and spent like the whole season getting prepped to go to South America in the very beginning. That went very fast and it was very fun paced. Into just the rest of the season pretty much being dealing with Ibera and stuff like that. So adding in the petrification device, that moment when everyone was petrified on the ship, there was a lot of good moments. I love Suika's infiltration mission onto the ship. Like, she did so incredibly well in that situation for being such a young kid and everything. Kohaku saving, well, like getting them to petrify them in order to save Ginro after he was stabbed. That was like a really powerful moment where she sacrificed herself and put her faith into Senku and things like that. I liked the fight against Ibera. It took that anime cheese of going back and forth between like, oh no, now the bad guy's winning, now the good guy's winning. And like, it usually does that a couple times in a show, but it literally did it like 4 or 5 times in that episode. So that was a lot of fun, and just the sacrifices that these people are willing to make because of the level of trust they have in Senku is just incredible. Finding out that they, like, Y-Man rained down these devices on them and just petrified, like, the whole island and everything is just a terrifying concept that they're capable of doing that. Now, I don't know how many of those devices they have and how often they can do that, right? And so we have to have some kind of defense for if this happens again, because I feel like it's inevitable that before they manage to get to the moon, I feel like Y-Man is going to try to petrify the whole Earth again, like one big one, right? So, yeah, we'll have to see. But yeah, overall, I still have a lot of fun. The humor is up my alley. It's not too, like, some shows it's too corny or it's too sexual for me, and I'm not the biggest enjoyer of some comedy and some anime, but I think this one has been very good comedy-wise. So each episode I find myself laughing and enjoying myself, but then after the fact I'm like, but we've only progressed this much. So it's kind of where I'm at, but I have a feeling that next season is going to be incredibly fast-paced. If we have to travel around the world, get all these cities in place in order for them to get the resources, like, get them set up and established, have them start getting the resources to build a rocket, get up to the moon, and deal with Y-Man, like, that's a lot to do with at least the pacing of Season 3. It would never be possible. But with the pacing of Season 1 and 2, I think it is possible. So I think we're going to be getting back on track with that, and I think that'll be pretty fun. I'm curious if the pacing of this, was this all manga canon? I'm assuming it was, right? I was just curious if the mangaka intended for this to be as long as it has been, right? Did all this content get adapted properly, or did anime add a little fluff to push out the episodes, like make the episodes a little longer and stuff like that to be able to fit like another season in, right? So either way, I'm excited to see where we go and everything. Um, and the pace being picked up, it's going to be a lot of like city building infrastructures, kind of speed running, getting to places, releasing the people, setting up a, they obviously have to set up like governments and ways of communications, and I mean maybe not governments like exactly, but just ways to have rules and regulations and stuff in these communities that they're setting up, so they don't just devolve into chaos immediately, and some kind of like leadership to make sure that it doesn't devolve into chaos. So it'll be interesting because we're also reviving like a lot of the people. I mean, pretty much all the people we're bringing back are going to be people that are from our world, and there's a lot of bad people and stuff in our world right now, and some of them are still out roaming free. And they mentioned that they kind of blanketed over it with like, oh, everyone knows Tsukasa, so they won't try anything. And it's like, okay, well, I guess, but I don't know. Especially if, what is it going to be? Like, over in America, someone does something, and it's like, okay, let me just give Tsukasa, like, a half a year to sail across the ocean. Well, maybe not half a year, but however long it takes to sail across the ocean to come punish this person, right? Like, I don't know. I feel like I wouldn't be too scared of Tsukasa if I was on the other side of the world from him. But I guess you might not know where he is at all times, so maybe that kind of fear could be there. But I'm sure there's going to be more to their plan than just the fear of Tsukasa, too. I think I'm probably over analyzing that. I think they just breezed over it because, I mean, as I said, the pacing was already slow enough. I don't think they want to go through and show us exactly how they're going to control all these people that they're freeing. Like, sure, they might give us like a brief visual of how like the leaderships are structuring things in the new cities that we're building and everything, but I don't think it's going to be at the level of like, oh, let's like go analyze their police force and see if it's working properly and stuff. We don't need all that. So I'm probably overthinking things. But anyways, guys, I think that's really all I have to say for this one. I'm really excited to... I probably would talk a little bit more about the things that happened if we weren't jumping right into the next season in the next episode, but because of that, I think I will end it here, and we will talk more as we watch the final season, apparently. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Subscribe button down below in the description if you wish to support me. You can do so through that. Check out my Patreon. Wow, I'm like messing this all up. Check out my Patreon if you want more from me. You get 2 episodes ahead on there, so you can see the first 2 episodes of season 4 right now. Check that out if you're interested. As I said, links in the description should be popping up on the screen. My Twitch link should be in the description too. I briefly mentioned that as well, where I've been streaming on there again, playing some Path of Exile 2 at the moment. That's my game of choice. But I do switch games somewhat often, but I'm pretty deep into this one. So yeah, thank you guys, and I will see you in my future reactions. Bye-bye.